Complete it. 11 to run in the rising fast. And Tristajet came up and they're all in and set to go. Ready now. Favourite drawn the outside and they're off and racing, and Stravana jumped away nicely, and so did Queen of Scots in the early stages. Special Favour got away well, and William shows speed on the inside. Snow Court just behind the leading pack. Soldado's easing back now, and he's going towards the rail and will be one of the last out towards the judge the first time. It's William narrowly, not a lot of pace on, and William leads by about a half a length to Special Favour. Stravana, after originally easing back from the outside barrier, Preble realised there was no pace, and before they leave the straight, he kicked round the outside and the favourites joined William. Special Favour's third and Snow Court fourth on the inside, followed by Queen of Scots. Nearly a length further back is Tristajet as Stravana goes to the lead now. Tormont is in behind them, followed then by Narcissism. 2 lengths to Francais, being trailed over on the inside. Soldado and Tell Me Lies as last of all. Stravana in front. Queen of Scots moved up and joined it on the outside. Special Favour's 2 lengths away third, and William is now fourth on the rail. 2.5 lengths further back is Tristajet on the outside of Snow Court, and they're followed 2 lengths further back by Narcissism. Nearly a length away going past the 1700 was Tormont, being trailed by Francais, Soldado and Tell Me Lies. By the 1600 metres now, and Stravana's left alone this time. He's out by 2 lengths. Queen of Scots dropped in for the trail second. William is third. Special Favour on the outside in fourth placing. 2.5 Tristajet on the outside. Snow Court ahead back on the rails. They're followed by Narcissism, Tormont, a length to Francais, Soldado and Tell Me Lies as last of all, about 12 from the leader. Stravana's having a nice time of it out in front now, and at the 1200 metres he's more than a length to Queen of Scots and 2.5 to William. Special Favour is fourth on the outside, a length and a half to Snow Court, fifth the rail. Tristajet is around it, 3 lengths to Narcissism. They're followed by Tormont, and taking off Tell Me Lies. So Francais is second last and Soldado is at the tail. 900 metres left to go now, and Stravana led by a length. Queen of Scots. Tell Me Lies from well back is surging round them now and is up to attack the leader at the 800 metres. Tell Me Lies moved up on the outside and took the lead from Stravana, who retains the inside. Queen of Scots between them. Round them comes Tristajet with a run now, and then came Special Favour. They're followed by William, Narcissism. Soldado starting to make a little ground, and then Snow Court and Francais, and Tormont was last as they wheel the corner, and Stravana kicks back on the rail. Tell Me Lies is outside. Queen of Scots wider out with Tristajet. Coming the deepest is Soldado, and Williams looking for the way clear, and so is Narcissism, who's getting a split between horses. They got to the 300 metres now, and they're across the track with Soldado wide out, racing up to tackle Stravana against the inside. Narcissism and Queen of Scots coming through in the middle. Stravana, Soldado wide apart from Narcissism. 100 to go. Stravana the inside, finding something. Soldado lifting on the outside. They're coming to the line very close. Soldado the outside, or Stravana in a photo finish. Narcissism third, and just behind these to finish then was Queen of Scots, followed by Snow Court, Tormont and then William. They were trailed further back by Tell Me Lies, Francais. Tristajet dropped out, and Special Favour last of all. Judge calls for the photo finish. Not much between these two, and they're wide apart, and 7 has got it. Stravana. Number 7 has lasted. Stravana. Nearly ready, Earl Marshall coming up now. James Winks on board. They're all in, set to go. 1800 of the journey. Treasure Bay in 3. Preble calling for some assistance, and away they go. He jumped reasonably. Treasure Bay. Stanza Bid was the first to bound out on the inside, and Halo Jack got away well with Earl Marshall, Ledestina. Treasure Bay won't be far away from them, settling down about 5th on the rail, and they're followed by Whiskey Miss Kahunga. Whirlwind Flyer wider out. Hydromaster very deep. They're very tightly bunched. They're followed then by Caradan and Cyrenel, and our arch rivals last of all. Still tightly bunched by the 1400 metres, and they're chopping and changing for the lead, and it's Repetition, the bolter of the field, going to the front now over Earl Marshall. Hydromaster third, a little wide out though. Stands a bit on the inside, and they're followed nearly a length away to Halo Jack, Ledestina and Treasure Bay's a length further back on the rails. Followed by Whirlwind Flyer, Caradan, Whiskey Mist, and then a length and a half further back is Keyhunger on the inside. Trailed then by Cyrenel, who's well back and second last, and our arch rival. Repetition led Earl Marshall coming up the side. Hydromaster trapped out in third placing. Over on the inside, stands a bit as fourth, and they're followed by Halo Jack, Ladistina, Will Win Flyer wide out, and Treasure Bay on the rails within 6 of the leader. Then Caradan as they came up the side. Cyrenel starts a run. Whiskey Mister's wide, and then came Kahunga, who's now back to second last cornering, and Our Arch Rival. They're still pretty tightly bunched coming around the home turn, and Hydro Master, despite racing 3 deep the whole way, went up to join Earl Marshall. Will Win Flies wider out. Repetition's gone. Treasure Bay squeezing up along the inside with his run, and then Ladistina and Halo Jack's coming home well, needs a run, and Our Arch Rival scooting right down the outside. At the 300, it's Hydro Master, Earl Marshall in front. Out on the outside now is Our Arch Rival. He's moved up fast and hit the lead. Ladistina and Halo Jack are coming. Our Arch Rival tires again. Halo Jack gets the run through in a wall of horses, and they hit the line. He's come again on the outside, Our Arch Rival, and he'll get it from Halo Jack. Third, Ladistina maybe from Caradan. Just behind those horses then is Earl Marshall and Hydro Master. Kahunga stands a bit. Cyrenel, Treasure Bay. Then a long break to Whiskey Miss, Will Win Flyer, and Repetition back at the tail. Very tight finish, and the race was run with a tight field for most of the journey as well, and 11 has got it, Our Arch Rival, Lincoln Coffee. He hit the front and then seemed to switch off about 100 from home, but he's lifted again late and has got the prize. 11, Our Arch Rival, Titanic Rose. So they're nearly ready. Now Titanic Rose is coming in. Favourite models at $2.20 now. $4.30 Miss Lala, $4.70 Titanic Rose. Now Titanic Rose fighting the attendants a little. She's just dug the toes in a bit, but they've won her over, and she's just about ready now. $14.20 the journey, and they're set to go race 6. All clear. Away they go. All models missed the start by 3 or 4 lengths. Favourites out the back at the start. And the first to bounce out is Miss Lala. She led. Titanic Rose second. Bites is up third, trying to steady past the 1,200 metres. And then 2 lengths further back is Bonnie Brew, followed by Like a Humour. And then Get the Hint, and last on the inside as models after blowing the start. Now it's as they came along towards the 1,000 metre mark. Miss Lala by 3/4. In second placing Titanic Rose. Bonnie Brew third the inside, and then a neck to Bites on the outer. A length and a half away models through along the inside, followed then by back past the 800 metre mark. In second last place is Get the Hint, and 3 lengths to Like a Humour, racing a little erratically. Coming up towards the home turn, Miss Lala from Titanic Rose, and Bites out 3 wide. Bonnie Brew behind them. Models has got within 3 or 4 of the leaders coming around the home turn as they enter the straight, and then pull to the outside, Get the Hint and Like a Humour in the straight now, and it's Titanic Rose racing up to join the leader, Miss Lala. Wider out Bites and Get the Hint, and Models is coming through between horses. They've got to the 300 metre mark. Titanic Rose on the outside. Miss Lala against the fence. They're in front of Get the Hint, and Models are still battling away well with Like a Humour coming out wide there across the track, and Miss Lala has it again on the inside. Miss Lala, Like a Humour storming down the outside. Like a Humour's grabbed them on the line, and Like a Humour's got up to win from Miss Lala. Models is third, a good effort, and then Titanic Rose, followed in by Get the Hint. Long break to Bites, who's second last, and Bonnie Brew is last in. It's the absolute outsider in that small field to pay $33.40 and $8.10, and was going wretchedly coming up towards the turn, but pulled to the outside as charged home to win. Brett Preble racks up his 3rd winner for the day, and even the most optimistic of Preble followers would have been Patrice moved up. So field is set, ready to go. Ruby Sun won from the outside. Prince Zamla alongside it. They're off. Ruby Sun jumped well near the outside with Datari, and Prince Zamla got away well. Land Rule also shows some pace out here. Vain Tycoon dropping in behind them, and Prize Fighter is the other horse coming down this grandstand rail. On the other side, and Mavatrice had pinged away and zoomed to the lead down on the flat side ahead of Just Like Kelly, and on the outside Little Pearl, Sir Talak just behind them on the inside, running fourth from Peddler's Best, and TKO is last of the flat division on the grandstand side. There look to be little between these two divisions too. 2 passing the 600, and it's Prize Fighter going to the lead now, out towards the middle of the track ahead of Land Ruled and Ruby Sun on the outside railers with those horses, followed by Vain Tycoon, Prince Amla and Datari. Mavatrice on the flat side as the leader, but Just Like Kelly's coming home well, and Sir Telek's getting a rails run with Ruby Sun hitting the lead on the grandstand side now. 150 to go, and it's Ruby Sun out on the grandstand, and Sir Telek with Just Like Kelly in the middle. 3 across the track. Sir Telek on the far side has the lead near the line, and the old stager Sir Telek has got home from Ruby Sun and Just Like Kelly. Prince Amla has run fourth, and then came Prize Fighter, followed in by Vain Tycoon, TKO, Mavatrice, weekend after showing great pace, and then came Peddler's Best. They were followed in then by Datari and Land Rule back towards the tail of the field. Sir Telek. Decanter and Barood move up together, so they're nearly set to go. We need McBeal and Prieta, and we'll have them right to go. McBeal coming in now. Now Prieta comes up. Took the outside gate, set to go. Racing now, Prieta a little slow over near the outside, and Danish Moon pinged away with Harping looking for the lead. Might Be Jump Fast. Sensuism's running fourth on the rails, steadying in the early part, and Zero Isle boots forward with Tina's Crown, and Barood pulling a little is caught wide as they race out towards the 1400 metres now, and Zero Isle strides to the lead over Harping, and Might Be is third. Tina's Crown is fourth, and Barood trapped out is going forward now, and then Danish Moon about sixth, followed by Frarina. A length Sensuism trailed by Decanter, and then Albacaccia Road. McBeal well off the pace, Flotsam going around her, and Prieta's last of all. At the 1100 metres there's been plenty of speed set by Zero Isle. Barood still putting us up second, 2 lengths to Harping and Might Be. 2 to Tina's Crown, fifth on the outside of Danish Moon. They're both enjoying good trails, 1 1/4 Frarina Decanter. They're trailed by Sensuism. A length further back is Albacaccia Road. Flotsam the outside, second last is McBeal, and last Prieta. As they went to the 800 metres, Zero Isle by 3/4 Barood, a length and a half to Harping, and Might Be fourth on the outside. 2 to Tina's Crown, trailed then by Danish Moon, Decanter, 1 Frarina, Flotsam coming wide. Sensuism awkwardly placed on the rail from Albacaccia Road. McBeal pulling to the outside to make a run, and as they enter the straight, Prieta's last of all. They've bunched a little, and into the straight now it's Barood under pressure with Zero Isle the inside, and Might Be tackling them wider out, and then Decanter. McBeal's come the widest and is coming home very well, and Albacaccia Road follows it with Prieta out the widest. They're coming to the 300 metre mark now, and McBeal took the lead from Flotsam Might Be, and Tina's Crown with Albacaccia Road running on fairly well. Passing the 200 though, McBeal from Flotsam, Albacaccia Road, and then Prieta. It's McBeal nicely clear though. She's coming clear to win the last for Mark Zara, and McBeal by nearly 3 lengths to Flotsam. Albacaccia Road grabs third just in front of Prieta, and then Sensuism. Trailed by Danish Moon, Frarina, Tina's Crown, and next to finish in the race then was Might Be, the weakening Zero Isle, trailed by Decanter, Harping and Barood, who pulled their head off as last in. Number 2 takes out the last. McBeal, ridden by Mark Zara for Tony McAvoy's come from well back in what was a fast run race to win well. Second placing to number 4 Flotsam, ridden by Greg Childs, and third to number 6 Albacaccia Road, ridden by Christine Pools.